Hello, I'm Shelley Rothus, and I'm a different kind of victim. Today's topic, we're going to be going over the different roles that people play within the cycle of abuse and how they encourage and engage in it and enable it. That's right. I had gone over in the past and taught about the parts that people can play within the cycle of abuse. There's the onlooker, follower, co-clan members, co-clan leader assistant, and the co-clan leader. So, people have asked me why I had called it a cult clan. Well, based on past cult clans as to real life, as to history based upon cult clans, is that it's about fear. Nobody wants to be abused, period. Nobody enjoys being abused. So, as a cult clan, they fear being abused because what happens if you choose to be the bigger person, which takes personal integrity? That's right. As I've always taught, is being the bigger person means what? You risk being the victim. That's right. Being the bigger person takes personal integrity, which is why I call those that don't do the right thing, no matter who is involved, cowards. That's exactly what they are. It's based on fear. So, a shark twatter. I have been calling that a new name. It's an alcoholic. They're still an alcoholic, but they are a shark twatter. What is a shark twatter? I'm going to call my own self out because I'm an honest person. A shark twatter. I used to be a shark twatter. That's right. The bullying cult clans, one of them that I had taken down, I was a part of it. That's right. I was a shark twatter. Before they became a cult clan, I was in that friendship with these people and associated with them. And when we got into certain groups, they started becoming what is I call a cult clan. Well, I was more of the weaker one in that group. So who did they pick? That's right. So if I didn't follow their abuse tactics and plots on others, what would I become? That's right. Boom. I would become the victim. So a shark twatter is someone who chooses to remain in toxic relationships with people who choose to intentionally harm others. That's a shark twatter. A shark twatter, why? Because they fear what? Becoming the victim themselves. If they don't enable that abuse, encourage it, and support that abuser, that is correct. But you make that choice to engage and become that alcoholic. That's right. A shark twatter is actually an alcoholic, but I had given it a different name to give a better understanding as to how people play their part within the cycle of abuse and how they enable it. So I'll be going over the different roles based upon my recent situation, which is in real life, and the online cult plans that I was a part of. So, as the recent video, I had discussed how the situation that I experienced recently was based upon my relationship with Mick and how he encourages and enables it. And I myself had to admit that and realize that's just how it is, which is why I chose to completely banish him from my life. Because why? If I'm going to end relationships with people who engage, encourage, or enable abuse, I'm going to do it with anybody. That takes personal integrity. It takes personal integrity to let go of relationships that are toxic with people that cause harm to others. It takes personal integrity. That's being the bigger person. Even if it means you feel a loss in it and hurt from it. So, I'm going to use the recent situation that happened that I had shown proof of based on what had happened with the cult leader of Mickey's ex-girlfriend and his sister when they had gone to management to say a lie about me, stating that I had called Margaret, his ex-girlfriend, the N-word, which I've never really used, and I never really, I don't know, it's just not something I would use as an insult. If I was, like I stated in the past videos, is that if anything, I would have called her a bitch or a cunt. Heck, she called me that. But the pity party, I had showed the example of that, was them going to the management and going, she called me this. You know, oh my goodness, so pathetic. I couldn't believe my eyes. So that was based on the sloppy, hypocritical ageism and how pathetic adults are. Except I had to explain how they use lies like so much. It's not even funny. And I myself, I hate lies so much. So let's discuss how the patterns are the same within abuse. So with the online bullying cult clan, when they attacked me, what did they do? I had shown how Mickey engages and enables and encourages that abuse by continuing the relationship with Asuka and the others that are toxic, because he would watch them abuse me and not defend me and not have the personal integrity to say something. That is being a part of it. That's a shirt twatter. So actually, Mickey is a shirt twatter, just like I used to be. And I could spot it easily. That's right. So, within that situation, Asuka, the cult leader, had gone to the other cult clan and the leader there and the cult clan members and got them involved. So, that was how she stepped it up in order to attack me and continue the abuse with me. Although, as I stated, is that I halted that because the only person that was important to me within any of those people was Mickey, which was my first love. But I had to realize that I had to let go of that because I deserve so much better than that. So, the cult clan members, let's go to them. That would be Margaret and her sister. But actually, it depends. The cult clan leader or sister can change in different situations. It depends on who that cult clan leader takes privately. They kind of do it basically privately, so even the cult clan members don't realize all of the truth. And that's how the cult clan leader keeps their reputation as to people thinking that they are the good ones. Because what's their goal? Their goal is to make out the victim as though they are the bad ones and they are the problem. That's their goal in order to continue the abuse. So that's where I'm going to bring in followers and onlookers. Those are the ones that most people will always say that, well, I didn't say anything, I didn't do anything. Well, you know what? It's the followers and onlookers that is a huge part as to why abuse continues. A huge part. Why is that? Because that's exactly what entices the abuser to continue the abuse. They want that attention. They want people to follow them, and that's how they maintain their power and control over their victim, is by that support. So what would happen if those management believed the lies that Margaret and her sister had said to them, which was, of course, the cult leader's plot against me, because I had actually called her out on her bullshit, and she didn't like that. Abusers hate the truth. They don't like to be called out on their bullshit because that's going to stop them from their abuse. So they ended up going to management. If the management believed it and went along with it, they themselves are part of the abuse cycle by believing those lies. But I called them out. I even stated, you realize that the victim is usually outnumbered. So true. Most people go by the lies, and also most people don't have the personal integrity or courage to do what is right, no matter who is involved. which includes Mickey, because he feels that his relationship with Asuka is actually healthy. That's where I'm going to be talking about my friend Beth and how we discussed that. She explained to me that he normalizes that toxic relationship as being good because that's all he's ever known. He's been in so many toxic relationships that he doesn't know what it's like to have a healthy one anymore. So he actually thinks that's good because her own family member, her daughter, had gone through the same thing where she was so used to being in toxic relationships with people that cause harm to others. So she didn't really know any different. As I stated, it's how the victim and the alcoholic can relate. And it's very true. So the Cole Clan members, I've gone over that, and that would be Margaret and her sister. As for the Cole Clan leader, that would be the one that I called out, which is Connie, as in the BS, as you would hear in the voice recording as our conversation. She couldn't get to me because I called her out on all of her bullshit very easily. And not many people have the courage to do that. So all those witnesses, the witnesses that they had that I actually called Margaret the N-word, oh my goodness. Those are the onlookers and followers. And they're a huge part of why the abuse cycle continues. Now with the situation online, I stated is that anybody that looks at those posts of abuse, likes those comments, or says something that supports that abuse, and even makes any comments in that section, is a part of enabling that abuse. As you see, it happens in real life. So those witnesses that said that they'll go along with the lies and state that they saw this happening, well, you know what? You're a part of the abuse and the continuation of it. Very true. You're a huge part as to why abuse continues in all areas of abuse. As you've seen, is that based upon the online cyberbullying, as most know it, is the same as in any type of abuse. No matter who is involved and what type of abuse it is. It's abuse. So, that's it for now. I hope to see you for the next one. I'm Shelley Rothus, and I'm a different kind of victim. See you next time.